And our top story this morning remains the bulldozer politics. A shocking incident of provocation has been reported days after the riots broke out in Jahangirpuri. A controversial cleric, Congress leader Taqir Raza Khan, has compared Prime Minister Modi to Dhritarashtra. Launching a personal attack on Prime Minister Modi, Raza said if the Prime Minister remains deaf to the atrocities against Muslims, then no one can stop another Mahabharata from happening in India. Raza also said that the Prime Minister was functioning like Dhritarashtra and warned that Muslims will storm Delhi and start Jail Baro Andolan after Eid if the government did not mend its ways. This Congress leader and Uttar Pradesh cleric didn't just stop there. He issued an open threat saying if Muslims hit the streets, no one can stop them. The BJP has come out to slam this provocative statement of Raza and sought government action against him. The BJP said that he's clearly trying to disrupt communal harmony and trying to create ruckus and protests in the country. Raza's statement comes days after BJP-run MCD, that's the Delhi civic body, organized a demolition drive in Jahangirpuri following the communal clashes that took place during the Shobha Yatra on Hanuman Jayanti.
अगर नरेंद्र मोदी धृतराष्ट्र की भूमिका से बाहर नहीं आए तो हिंदुस्तान में भी महाभारत होने से कोई बचा नहीं सकता। तुम सबके प्रधानमंत्री हो, तुम्हारे मुल्क में इस किस्म की बेईमानी हो रही है और तुम खामोश हो, मूक दर्शक बने हुए, अंधे और बहरे बने हुए। जिस दिन मुसलमान सड़कों पर आएगा उस दिन फिर किसी के कब्जे में नहीं आने वाला है, ये समझ लिया जाए। इस किस्म के अन्याय अगर इस हुकूमत में होते रहे तो इस देशव्यापी जेल भरो आंदोलन को रोकना हुकूमत के बस की बात नहीं।
It's not the first time that Taqir Raza, who is very close to the Congress party and particularly to Priyanka Vadra, is making such provocative, communally loaded statements where he has said that if the Muslims come on the streets, it will become difficult to handle the situation, there will be a Mahabharata. When matters are in court, why do some people want to take to the streets? But the problem is that the lobby which is against demolition of illegal encroachments have nothing to say about the provocation of people like Taqir Raza.
24 hours after bulldozers rolled into Jahangirpuri, netas were seen making a beeline. But here's what's interesting. The party that's in power in Delhi, the Aam Aadmi Party, sent a team of local leaders. The Congress delegation was led by Ajay Makhan and Shakti Singh Gohil. The question everyone's asking is, where are the big leaders and why are they hesitant in speaking openly or, for that matter, visiting Jahangirpuri? Is vote bank politics and appeasement now the only agenda for these leaders?
"24 hours after bulldozers rolled out onto the streets of Jahangirpuri in Delhi, netas started rolling into the demolition hotspot. A day after the massive sparking a full-fledged political showdown. While the CPM's Brinda Karat was the lone political face during the demolition drive on Wednesday, Delhi Congress leaders trooped in soon after the Supreme Court extended the break on those bulldozers. Ajay Makhan, who arrived in the trouble zone and taunted Chief Minister of Delhi Arvind Kejriwal, terming his absence opportunistic.
We have come here to tell the victims that the Congress party is with them. We have come here to tell the people that please don't look it through the prism of religion. The poor people have been subjected to such atrocities.
अब प्रजातंत्र को बुलडोजर के नीचे हर रोज रौंदा जा रहा है। अब संविधान जो है उसके परकच्चे बुलडोजर की चेन के नीचे उड़ाए जा रहे हैं।
The ruling Aam Aadmi Party, which was absent on ground on day one, finally sent a delegation to Jahangirpuri comprising political lightweights. The Aam Aadmi Party had earlier raised eyebrows after blaming what it called Rohingyas, settled by the BJP across India for the riots.
8 साल से देश के अलग-अलग हिस्सों में कहीं बांग्लादेशियों को बसा दिया, कहीं रोहिंग्याओं को बसा दिया। उनकी पूरी गणना कर लीजिए तो पता चल जाएगा कि भाजपा अगला दंगा कहां करवाने वाली है।
Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, after skipping Jahangirpuri and remaining silent for more than a day, made a cryptic riot attack from far off Bengaluru.
पूरे देश में दंगे हो रहे हैं। कौन करा रहा है ये दंगे? कौन सी पार्टी दंगे करा रही है? सारे जानते हैं कौन सी पार्टी दंगे करा रही है। हमें दंगे करने नहीं आते। ऐसे इस देश के लोग नहीं चाहते कि दंगे हो, इस देश के लोग शांति चाहते हैं।
As the opposition continued pussyfooting around Jahangirpuri, the BJP hit back, alleging political tourism by netas.
Even the action taken on illegal encroachments into Hindu and Muslim, this communal mindset of the Congress party is the bane of this country and has been causing the entire situation of communal polarization in this country.
BJP Member of Parliament Pratap Simha even served a dire warning to Muslims indulging in stone pelting.
ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗ್ತಿರೋದು ಇಷ್ಟೇನೆ. ಮುಸಲ್ಮಾನರು ತಮ್ಮ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ಧೋರಣೆಯನ್ನು ಬದಲಾಯಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಬೇಕು. ಕಲ್ಲು ಬಿಸಾಡೋ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿನ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಬಿಡಬೇಕು. ಕಲ್ಲು ಬಿಸಾಡ್ತು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಬುಲ್ಡೋಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ಹತ್ರ ಬಂದೇ ಬರ್ತದೆ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ
With national faces of the opposition largely choosing to avoid Jahangirpuri, is it advantage BJP in the capital? Bureau Report, India Today.
Investigation into the Hubbali violence has revealed shocking details of rioters attempting to kill policemen. The number of accused arrested in connection with the violence has risen now to 126.
Investigation into the Hubbali violence reveals shocking details. The rioters who attacked the police station on April 16th also tried to lynch police personnel. Two policemen have alleged the rioters tried to kill them, but they had a narrow escape. In a breakthrough in investigation, the police have nabbed the main accused, Maulvi Wasim Pathan, from Mumbai. Wasim, who was absconding, had released a video claiming he was innocent.
पूरे जो वीडियो में या कहीं पर भी मेरा ऐसा कोई बयान पथराव का या पत्थर मारने के हवाले से या लोगों को भड़काने के हवाले से कोई भी मेरा बयान वहाँ पर नहीं हुआ। और सोशल मीडिया में जिस तरीके से मेरे हवाले से माहौल बनाया जा रहा है कि मैं ही उसका मास्टरमाइंड हूँ, ये सरासर गलत है। ऐसा कोई ना इरादा था ना कोई ख्याल था। ये मेरे खिलाफ रची गई एक साजिश है।
The police have also arrested two leaders of Asaduddin Owaisi's party, MIM, for their alleged role in the riots. They are Muhammad Arif and Irfan Nalwatwad, the husband of corporator Hussain B. Nalwatwad. BJP leaders are now demanding the Yogi Adityanath's Bulldozer model in Karnataka. BJP MLA Arvind Belad went a step further and urged the Home Ministry to do a survey of all Maulvis in the state. Belad claims the Maulvis are brainwashed by the Deoband movement.
I requested the Home Minister, I requested the state to do the mapping of these every Maulvi in our state and send them back to their places so that people here can live peacefully, and this will be a good step towards drowsing these unwanted situations which may arise in the days to come.
CM Basavaraj Bommai has indicated more arrests are likely as police gather more evidence.
ಈ ಹುಬ್ಬಳ್ಳಿ ಪ್ರಕರಣದಲ್ಲಿ ಹಲವಾರು ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಇದ್ದಾವೆ. ಅದು ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಈಗಾಗಲೇ ತನಿಖೆ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದರ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆ ಏನು, ಈಗ ನಡೆದಂಥ ಘಟನೆಗಳು ಕೆಲವಿದ್ದಾವೆ, ಆದರೆ ಹಿಂದೆ ಯಾರು ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಪಿರಸಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ತನಿಖೆಯಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲ ಹೊರಗಡೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಆದಷ್ಟು ಬೇಗನೆ ಎಲ್ಲರನ್ನೂ ಕೂಡ ದಸ್ತಗಿರಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
The BJP has also accused Congress District President Altaf Halvoor of instigating the crowd. State Congress Chief D.K. Shivakumar has rejected the charge.
ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಯಾವ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ ಅವರು ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದಕ್ಕೆಲ್ಲ ಮೂಲ ಪ್ರಚೋದನೆ ಏನು ಟ್ವೀಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿರೋದೆಲ್ಲ ಬಿಜೆಪಿಯವರೇನೆ. ಅದನ್ನು ಫಸ್ಟು ತನಿಖೆ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಗೂಬೆ ಕುಣಿಸಲು ಏನೂ ಪ್ರಯೋಜನ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಅವರ ಭ್ರಷ್ಟಾಚಾರ 40% ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಇದನ್ನು ಒಂದು ದೊಡ್ಡ ನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕೂಡ ಉಪಯೋಗಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕೆ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
Violence broke out in Hubbali last week after an objectionable post was shared on social media. The riots have become a huge flashpoint in the state that is headed for elections next year. Bureau Report, India Today.
Clock is ticking on Lakhimpur Kheri's violence-accused Ashish Mishra. On Monday, the Supreme Court cancelled the bail of the BJP minister's son and ordered him to surrender within a week. Reportedly, according to our sources, Ashish Mishra is likely to surrender in the district court today. The top court set aside the Allahabad High Court order granting bail to Ashish Mishra. The apex court, while in fact setting aside that order, said that the High Court exceeded its jurisdiction by touching upon the merits of the case. The Supreme Court even said that the High Court denied victims their right to participate in the proceedings. Ashish Mishra, the son of Union Minister Ajay Mishra Theni, is accused in the death of 4 farmers and a journalist in Uttar Pradesh's Lakhimpur Kheri. Ashish Mishra allegedly ran over the farmers who were protesting against the Centre's 3 farm laws, which have been revoked since. He was arrested on October 9th and granted bail months later in February. Minister Boris Johnson's visit to India, and today he is going to be meeting with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. The 2 Prime Ministers will be holding talks on several key issues: the Russia-Ukraine war, job creation, economic growth, security and defence. All of that will be on the agenda. Boris Johnson will push for progress and talks on a free trade deal as well. On his first day of the visit, the UK Prime Minister met with businessman Gautam Adani and announced a whopping £1 billion new commercial deals that would create more than 11,000 jobs in the country. This was in Gujarat. A major focus of Prime Minister Johnson's talks with Prime Minister Modi will be on the situation in the Indo-Pacific, as the UK is strongly opposed to any kind of coercion in the region. In the meeting, the 2 Prime Ministers will also review the implementation of Roadmap 2030. Prime Minister Johnson will meet with Foreign Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar before that meeting with Prime Minister Modi. The UK Prime Minister spent his first day of his visit in Prime Minister Modi's home state of Gujarat. He touched down in the national capital late last night. Let's move on and get you all the updates of what's playing out in Ukraine. Russian President Vladimir Putin declared the port city of Mariupol is liberated after nearly 2 months of the siege, claiming it the biggest victory in the battle and in this war. Defiant Putin, however, has no intention of stopping there. Standing in the way of complete Russian control over Mariupol is the Azovstal steel plant. Earlier, Ukraine has demanded the Russian military open a humanitarian corridor from the steel plant to evacuate its people who are trapped in the city. Putin has also ordered his forces not to storm the plant, but to block it off completely instead. Now, it's on the same day that US President Joe Biden has announced additional military aid to Ukraine of $800 million. This new package will include much-needed heavy artillery and ammunition for Ukrainian forces. The White House hopes that Ukraine will be able to escalate the battle for the Donbas region in eastern Ukraine.
Предлагаемый штурм промышленной зоны считаю нецелесообразным. Приказываю отменить. Это тот случай, когда мы должны думать, то есть мы всегда должны думать, но в данном случае тем более о сохранении жизни и здоровья наших солдат и офицеров. Не нужно лезть в эти катакомбы и ползать там под землей по этим промышленным объектам. Заблокируйте эту промышленную зону так, чтобы муха не пролетела.
Our unity at home, our unity with our allies and partners, and our unity with the Ukrainian people is sending an unmistakable message to Putin. He will never succeed in dominating and occupying all of Ukraine. That will not happen.